In the living room, the centerpiece of the living room is a fireplace. And there was an existing fireplace here when I bought the house, but it was more of an arts and crafts with a brown brick surround. And so I redesigned it and did the tiles from Waterworks, and I did the design for the mantelpiece and the overmantel, and then the sconces. The fireplace is used all the time. It's not a gas fireplace, it's a wood-burning fireplace. And so starting in the late fall to the early spring, I make a fire at least 3 or 4 times a week. The other thing that's nice about the living room is it has triple exposure, meaning it has windows on all 3 sides. And when I bought the house, it had small historic double hung windows. And it took me a long time to get up the nerve to replace them because I just wanted to open up the inside to the gardens and the outside, but I tried to do windows, new windows that were, one would imagine could be in the character of the house. And you can see in the back, the larger windows and doors open to the garden, and then on the front, it opens up to the front porch. And then there's a place for a TV, and I designed a cabinet to hide all of the TV and stereo equipment, and to kind of tuck the TV into a composition so it doesn't sort of overwhelm the room. I would say that the furnishing in the room is to accommodate how you use it. So there's a pair of sofas, and I actually custom designed the sofas, and I had them made in Atlanta. The colors in the house, I would say it's colorful, but it's neutral. So there's a lot of beiges and gray blues and gray greens. So to be calm, but also to add color to the scheme. The other thing about the color scheme is with the new larger windows, it makes the room seem bigger. And with the greens in this room, I think it helps bring the outside in. And so in a small house, I think one of the things you're trying to achieve with the architecture and the decorating is to make the rooms seem a little bit bigger than they are. The rug is a kind of light beige with gray greens, and I had it custom made to fit underneath the seating group and around the fireplace, and it sort of centers and grounds the seating group within the room. So another trick for making a room look bigger is to install mirrors. And so you can see over the mantelpiece and on one side of the room and the other side of the room, I have large mirrors. And what that does is they capture the light and they reflect the room and the outside. So I think it's a kind of decorating trick to make a room seem bigger. I mean, classical architecture in America, there were a series of styles, and I would say that the Greek revival started in the 1830s. But at the same time, there were other styles that were happening simultaneously that went all the way up to the World Columbian Exposition, which was in Chicago, that started a sort of vogue for classical style. So I think that the objects that I have collected sort of follow the architectural trends and the sort of interest in neoclassicism. When I bought the house, the windows and the ceilings were really dark oak. They had been covered in shellac. And it took me a lot of time and nerve to decide that I wanted to paint them. And so I painted them in neutral colors. I think that if you look at the windows are a gray-green, and they're different than the casing around it, which is off-white. And I think it adds architectural interest. A lot of people will just paint all the windows the same color, and I think by doing those little things makes a room seem special.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to go to homeworthy.com for exclusive content, shopping guides, and so much more.